What would you say if I told you that the Rio is coming back? Two years ago, I made a video titled, "How is the Rio still open?" And back then, Caesars used to own and operate this property right here. They ended up selling it to Dreamscape and Hyatt. So today, we're here to check out the new remodeled rooms that they're doing. They're revamping the whole food scene here, and just in general, the energy feels different. So today, you're gonna come with me. Let's go check it out. All right, guys, we made it here to our room. We are in a remodeled king room in the Ipanema Tower. So apparently about 3 months ago, they remodeled a bunch of rooms in this tower, and they are gonna continue doing it in the whole 2 towers that they have here. The price for this room today was $118 before resort fees and taxes. Keep in mind that I signed up for the rewards membership and I got a 30% discount. So if you're considering booking here, definitely do this. It's not sponsored, I'm just saying that because I did it. Now let's take a quick look around in the room so you guys can see what we're working with. As soon as you walk in, you are gonna have a mirror here and a countertop. Kind of random, but okay. This is the living room, right? Living room slash bedroom. Immediately, you are gonna have the fridge having cold air, and this would be the space for the mini bar, although there's nothing in there at the moment. I believe this is a 65-inch TV right in front of the couch. I like this setup right here with the tables up at the front. Of course, we have the king-size bed with the 2 lamps on each side. We have a table with 2 chairs here by the window, and I'll show you the view in a second. Walking into the bathroom slash vanity area. This setup is a little weird. It feels like an apartment. Obviously, you're gonna have your safe here with more drawers. Uh-oh. This would be a great place to put some makeup on or get rid of a blackhead, you know what I mean? Walking into where the shower is, we have a toilet here, the sink. I love the gold finishes right here, like the handles, the actual hose. All right, let's take a look at the view, and it's actually not bad. We have a great view of the city skyline here, the strip. You get to overlook the pool, which is getting remodeled right now, and you have a nice look at the main tower. As far as entertainment goes, you have a couple of options here. First of all, you have Penn and Teller, which is a magic show. I've never actually been to it, but it's one of the OG shows here in Vegas. You can also head over to Chippendales and get like one of those strip shows, all that stuff. Wow, the Spectacular, which is more like a Cirque du Soleil show as far as I know. And you also have the Comedy Cellar, which in my opinion, that's the best thing that the Rio has to offer as far as entertainment. I really like comedy, so that's gonna be at the top of my list here at the Rio. I actually have been to a show in the past, which you're actually gonna see in a second. When it comes to food, you have a couple of options here at the Rio. First of all, Voodoo Steakhouse at the very top floor where you can get an amazing view of the strip. I definitely recommend it just for the views alone. You also have Guy Fieri's El Burro Borracho, which last time when I was here, it was completely gated alongside with Hash House of Go-Go. Obviously, some of you guys know it's more like a breakfast brunch place. You have other Asian restaurants like Chinese food, you have Korean food, Indian food, but the newest and greatest, that is the food hall that just opened recently, featuring 6 different food destinations, and we're actually gonna go right after this. Some of the new things that are happening here at the Rio are obviously, number one would be the room remodels. 500 out of the 1,500 Ipanema Tower suites are remodeled at this moment, and this is what they look like. They added 400 new slots to the casino floor, so that's good, you know, out with the old, in with the new. Not to mention the pool is also getting remodeled, which is set to open this spring. Obviously, we mentioned the Canteen food hall. They have ramen, burgers, all that stuff. And just cosmetically speaking, the Rio doesn't look dead anymore. Out on the outside, they finally turned on or installed the LED lights, so when you're driving on the freeway, you can actually see the Rio like lighting up again. They added some more keys with LED screens out by those Rio signs. They revamped them, they look better, it just looks more alive finally. So enough talk, let's head over to the casino floor, walk around, check out the food hall, and see what the Rio has to offer. The casino floor is looking active. right, guys, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I actually have been here at the Rio and I already recorded this entire video. This video was supposed to come out about 2 weeks ago, but my SD card that I had in here just completely like stopped working. I got a quote to fix it and it was $1,000. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and record this video once again. Now, if you appreciate this effort, please remember to smash the like button because that's the best way that you can help out the channel. Now let's go check out the Canteen food hall. Hitting up this place called Tony Luke's where you can get some Philly cheesesteaks. I got myself some Shogun ramen as well while I was waiting. So I guess this is supposed to be a really good one. Thank you, bro.
Have a great day.
You too. I just sat down while I'm waiting for my ramen, and I wanted to point out that I actually like the layout of Canteen Food Hall. It has a nice like little way to walk around. It feels like you are in a street, and I like the diversity of the different stalls that they have here for food options. I do think they are missing like a bar. I feel like that would go well. It would make people want to stay here longer and hang out. Nonetheless, I still think that this food hall is better than a lot of other food halls that have been opening up recently. Last time I was here, I went to Attaboy, which is right next door. They do have burgers there, and I also went to Nama Nama, which is hand rolled like sushi. They're pretty decent. I'm not gonna say like drop dead amazing, but they were good. Now let's get it on with this ramen right here. I got the Neo Ramen Tonkotsu broth. They look like fancy ingredients, but I mean, it looks like a very basic ramen. Check this out, look at these noodles. It's not quite often when you have ramen inside of a food hall, or inside of a casino for that matter. Oh, very hot guys, very hot. I was disappointed because they told me they ran out of eggs. How do you run out of eggs? I'm gonna be honest, it is a little on the salty side, but it has really good flavor. As that pork broth, very thick. Tony Luke's is a restaurant that comes from Philly. They opened up here at Canteen. And I asked the guy up at the front, I was like, bro, just get me whichever one you like the most. And he's like, I got you. This Philly looks great. This was recommended by me by other people that were here, so, you know, let's go. This is so good. I can definitely see why it was being recommended. The bread itself is delicious. I officially found my favorite destination here at Canteen Food Hall, and that is Tony Luke's. This is sensational. One thing to mention is that I got here at 12 and I was able to avoid this line. This looks ridiculously long, and I actually got early free check-in. As far as I know, there are no plans to remodel the sports book, but I think it needs a little bit of a facelift. Although some of these screens look very outdated. For example, that one you can tell is very thick. As I'm making my way through the casino floor, I am seeing a lot of new machines, but I think this is the standard for Vegas. You're not gonna get very far with people spending money with old machines. All right, now I'm standing here in front of the Hash House of Go-Go, and I can see some staff members here. Yep, it looks like they just closed for the brunch time. About 2 years ago, I was standing right here wondering what the hell happened and why this place was still open. There was like dust everywhere, the chairs were up, but now it's good to see that this place is back open. Fitness center. All right, so I just walked through this little barrier here. I know I'm not supposed to be here. It looks like there's like a little waterfall there. And wow, it's very, very spacious. You can definitely tell they're doing renovations here. They're moving things around, painting things. So I'm definitely excited to see how this place is gonna turn out. All right, I definitely forgot to mention this, the Kiss World, where you can do mini golf, and it's basically like a small museum. We're having a little pop-up shop here for guitars and accessories, artwork. Right back here, you have the Kiss mini golf. If you're a Kiss fan, this is definitely gonna be a place for you to come visit. Right down there, you have like a small museum. I don't know if you can see the door. So this section right here is what I call the dark side of the Rio. This is where you're gonna find a bunch of abandoned shops, a bunch of questionable places, and it just looks a little eerie still. We're here standing at a bar, and currently the bar is like unoperational. There are only two things over here that are kind of worthy to mention. That is the Chippendale show, and right underneath you have the Kiss World. These places give like zombie apocalypse vibe. I know there's a restaurant here, like a pizza shop that opened, and it immediately closed like a few weeks or a month later. Regardless of it being dead over here, there's still a bit of foot traffic, and that is because you have the Kiss World. That's a popular destination for families, and you also have to kind of walk through here to get to the garage. I'm going to show you how to lose $20 in 2 minutes playing this coin combo. Let's go. You let her rip. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so you win 40 cents from that. Nope. So there you go. That's why I don't play slots. Take me to the table games. The Masquerade bar is closed. Last time I was here, it was actually open. So there must be something going on. Maybe they're cleaning it. Seriously, Rio, I think the next thing you need to update are these TVs. They are all like at least 10 years old. Here's Guy Fieri's El Burro Borracho, which is a Mexican restaurant. And the gate is up, but you can tell the guys are getting ready to open in a second. Are we gonna go down bad, or are we gonna make our way back here with roulette? Let's get one hand of roulette, $20 on black. Let's go. Give us a good old black. Give us a good old black. Oh no. It bounced in and out of the 6. We are making terrible business decisions, but we are contributing to the comeback of the Rio. This is where they used to have the show, and as you can see, there's still some rails up at the top. People would basically like zip line their way through and apparently throw beads or something. All right, now let's put some money into this Chica Bonita. Come on, Chica Bonita. That's actually the name of a strip club here. Okay, she has blue eyes. Every time they do Latinos in machines, oh man, that would have been nice. They're always like blue eyes. Have you guys ever noticed that the Tapatio guy has like green or blue eyes? So this is the lobby bar that's right in front of the check-in, and we have some live music. Okay. All right, now I'm on my way to the Voodoo Steakhouse, and this is scary. Definitely need to put some lights in here, guys. This looks like I could go missing here. All right, and this is the patio of the steakhouse. Check out these views. Oh my God, this looks amazing. The moon, the strip. Look at this. Since I'm not drinking, I'm already full and I already lost a couple of bucks, I decided I'm going to the Comedy Cellar. I love comedy, and there was only one ticket left. Online it said it was sold out, but there's one ticket left. I got it. Regular price was $45. They gave me a 25% discount for no reason. The guy was super nice. So I paid 36 bucks for that. So right now I'm waiting for showtime. Right, made it to the Comedy Cellar. No phones are allowed in here once the show starts, so this is the last you see of it. I love this place, low ceiling. It's a packed house today, over 200 people. Thank you.
Okay, yes.
All right, guys, made it back to my room, and I have a couple of thoughts. So, is the Rio coming back? The answer is they're starting to, but no, not yet. I don't think the Rio is necessarily back, especially from the stories that I hear about the 90s and how like active and lively it was in here. They're making steps towards that, so let's give them some time. But starting with the room remodels, I think that's very well deserved, because last time I was here, the room was like my least favorite part. One thing that they can immediately fix is to have a security guard always checking 24/7 for the room keys right by the elevators. Last time I was here, I saw some random short guy that obviously was not a guest, was walking around here in the halls, leaving pamphlets for a nearby bar. I think that's unacceptable. It's very unsafe, and I think the Rio can fix that immediately. I think the next thing on the list should be to address whatever's happening over at the dark side. As long as those empty shops are still around, it's gonna give this eerie vibe that's not welcoming for any guest that's not a budget-friendly guest. Another thing that I would like to see here just as a consumer is a cool bar that people can go and hang out. Either a sports bar or a speakeasy or something of that sort, because they have really good entertainment, they have a nice casino floor, they just don't have a good centerpiece for anyone my age at least. So there you have it. This was my second attempt at recording the Rio's comeback. If you appreciate the effort, please do me a favor and hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and then let me know in the comments, do you think the Rio's gonna come back? Do you want it to come back? Do you even care? Let me know in the comments. It all helps with the algorithm, and let's start a conversation. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next time. Peace out.